Friday, April 28th, and I'm on my way to North Dakota to go speak at a women's conference on body image. We have our coffee. We had to get up at 4 a.m. this morning because flights were slim pickings to North Dakota. I don't know what it was, but they were slim pickings. So this was the best flight we could get, and it's early. But that's okay. I land in North Dakota at like 11:15, and I'm gonna be able to have like a good nap and everything before we like do stuff to get ready for tomorrow and everything. But I'm so excited to get to speak at the event that's being put on. It's just like a small conference for girls with disordered eating and body image. One of my friends, Abby, is putting it on, that I met at a retreat I spoke at last year, and it's gonna be so good, and I'm so excited to see what God does and just meet so many new girls, and it's gonna be so fun. So let's hop on a plane and have a good solo weekend to ourselves, because sadly we could not afford a flight for this point also because they were so expensive.
I didn't get invited.
I invited my mom to come, and I was like so excited, but flights were just so expensive. Just going solo, which is sad, but you know, it's okay. We had lots of time with the Holy Spirit. So but yeah, got our coffee, gonna sip on it, get to the airport. It's gonna be a good night, so let's go. Guys, we made it! She's in her rental car. This is my first time ever having a rental car, so I feel like a full-on adult. Like, I don't even know how old you have to be to get a rental car, but the church I'm speaking at reserved it, and I just had to like pick it up and everything. So I think I'm old enough, but also I didn't reserve it, so I don't really know. But we landed in Grand Forks, North Dakota, and I'm so tired because I've been up since 4 a.m. Florida time, and it's now 1 o'clock Florida time, and it is 11:47 North Dakota time, or Grand Forks time. And I think my hotel said I'm going to check in a little bit early, and I don't think I mentioned this in the video yet, but I've been very sick this week. I've had like some kind of weird viral infection thing. It wasn't COVID, it wasn't strep, so they didn't give me antibiotics. I can't talk. They didn't give me antibiotics, which I was happy about because I hate taking antibiotics because they're terrible for you. But I got this like, not yesterday, but the day before yesterday, or no, 3 days ago. I got it Tuesday. It was so bad. Wednesday, and started to get a little bit better yesterday, and then now we're here Friday. So yeah, we've been a sick girl, chaotic energy. We took lots of Dayquil, which I don't even like to take that kind of medicine because it's not good for you, but I like needed medicine because it was bad. But we're feeling a lot better now, and I'm just praying that my sinuses keep clearing up so I don't sound weird when I speak tomorrow, because I feel like when I listen to myself on videos, I'm already just like, oh, my voice is so nasally. And now I'm like, it's even more nasally because I'm sick. But it's okay. God will use it. It'll be fine. We've been praying for healing all week, so I'm believing it's going to be amazing. It's good. Thankful that I could make it here. With that being said, I'm so tired because I just have not been feeling the best or sleeping the best all week. The day I was super sick, I literally, every time I took meds, would immediately fall asleep because my body was like, okay, fire flight's over, like we can sleep now. Every like a couple hours I was allowed to take meds again, I would fall asleep. So I just am kind of sleep deprived from this week, and then also like not feeling the best. So I'm going to go to my hotel, just conk out, make tea and sleep. And maybe FaceTime Casey for a bit and just hang. And then I think I might meet up with Abby or some of the other girls I know who are putting on the event to grab some food or something before we meet up at the church tonight to do like mic checks and just kind of pray over the weekend and everything. I'm getting so excited. Like when I travel alone to speak, I honestly get super in my head. I've only done it a couple times. But anytime I have flown somewhere to speak without Casey, or my mom's gone on one speaking trip with me and Casey's gone on some, but I just like, get kind of in my head because it's still something that's like a challenge for me. I'm way better about it. I used to have like anxiety attacks and like cry for months before I go speak. And now it's like literally I just get kind of like nervous and like, okay, we got this. Like, we're going to do it. It's going to be good. We're going to practice. We're going to prepare. Like, you get nerves and it's like work, but it's like you're excited for what God's going to do. Can I get an amen? So anyways, I'm feeling better than normal, but still like I could sense a little bit of that sadness and like anxiety creeping in on the plane. And I was like next to my mom, I was like, please pray. Like, I just don't want to get sad, girl, when I get to my hotel. Anyways, that was like a huge fear for me last year, was like overcoming my fear of speaking. And so yeah, I'm excited to continue to chat about that with you guys this weekend and share some of the scriptures and things that helped me like conquer that fear along the way. Because I know so many of us are like walking through fearful things in our lives, no matter what that looks like. Scripture still applies to all of it. So anyways, I'm going to whip to my hotel and I'm going to fully focus, not vlog at all in any way, shape, or form because I'm so tired and this is not my car and I want to be safe. So we're going to turn the vlog camera off, go to our hotel, and just rest a little bit, hang out, and pray about this weekend. So I'll see you in my hotel room. Hey you guys, we are a transformed woman now. I talked to my mom on the phone for a bit, FaceTimed Casey for a bit, had like a 2-hour-ish nap, made some hot tea, hopped in the shower, did a little bit of makeup just to feel confident girly, and I'm about to head to Target to get some deodorant because on the plane earlier I was like, ooh, girl should have put on deodorant, and I realized I didn't pack it. So we're gonna go get some deodorant, and then I'm so hungry. I ate like a little sandwich at this Joe and the Juice place at my second airport stop before getting here, and so I wasn't too hungry and I was super sleepy when I got here, so I wanted a nap, but now I'm getting so hungry. So we're gonna head over to Target area, and then after that I'm gonna grab some food. I think there's like a Panera, Chick-fil-A, there's lots of options like along the way. And then right after I get food, I'm gonna go over to the church and help Abby and some of the girls who are there with setup stuff like decor, and we're gonna do like a mic check or something like that. I don't think I'm really needed there tonight, but I just like get stir crazy in a hotel room by myself, so I was like, I'll just come see if there's anything I can help with, whatever. So I'm gonna go over there and then we'll finish up everything for the night, and I think I'll be back here by like 8 depending how long it takes. And I'll probably be ready for bed because that's 9 Georgia time, and I got up Florida time. That's so weird. I'm so used to saying Georgia because I used to live there. But yeah, 9 Florida time, and I got up so early, so I feel like I'll be really tired tonight, and I have to get up early tomorrow before the event starts, so I want to try to get to bed early. So maybe we'll come back, watch a cozy movie while we fall asleep or something like that. We'll see. But I'm going to enjoy this tea while I drive over to Target and get some deodorant. Cheers. So we're back from everything. I actually ended up going to Mexican with Abby's family because I was like, I'm gonna go grab food and then come to the church. Like, do you want me to get anything? Whatever. And she was like, oh, we're going to food right now. And I was like, oh, okay. And so I went with them. And they were all so sweet. It was so fun to hang with them. And then went to Target, grabbed the shoes I needed because I forgot my cool tennis shoes I was gonna wear with the outfit tomorrow that I am wearing. And I would just rewear something I've already worn, but my outfit from the plane smells so bad because I didn't have deodorant. And then this is just a way oversized flannel. So anyways, I was just buying some shoes from Target to wear for tomorrow, and I'm literally going to return them after I speak. That's so bad, but I'm literally wearing them for like not long at all, and then I'm going to return them, so it's okay. Hopefully they don't get messed up, so I can still return them. But they're like $30 if not, so oh well, you win some, you lose some. Anyway, so I got my Target stuff, got my deodorant, and then we went to the church and just like blew up balloons, set little things up, just like got to talk to people who were volunteers but also who are going to be there tomorrow, and it's going to be so good. It's a super small event, but yeah, it was really fun, and I'm feeling not the best, like, sickness-wise, so maybe I can take a bath, like, make some tea, and do some, like, essential oils for my nose to help me, like, continue to get this nasal whatever worked out, because I just want to be able to, like, talk to a lot of girls tomorrow and not be like, oh, man, I'm not feeling good, or whatever, because, like, I don't want it to be about me, obviously, I want it to be about the girls there, and I know I can, like, push through. I'm, like, I feel like I'm like the queen of like pushing through sickness when I'm like doing something fun. I'm like, I can do it. So I think it'll be fine. But I am probably gonna run through my message one more time with Casey tonight. So this will be the outro of tonight into tomorrow. And tomorrow's clips will probably look chaotic because I'll just be silly in the conference. But we'll see what we get tomorrow. And then Sunday we fly out and we'll have a cozy day to ourselves because I'm here like almost all day until like 4. So, but it was really good, and I'm gonna go chill out for the rest of the night and hopefully get my nose some decongested. Hey you guys, it's the next day. I'm about to do a little bit of skincare, just wake myself up. Try to get my sinuses to wake up a little bit. I slept great. It was freezing in here. I turned my air down way too much. So I regret that because now I'm freezing while I wait for the heat to come on because North Dakota is #cold. And I also only packed short sleeves today. So I'm like, well, that's okay. But my pants are long, so it'll be good. But I woke up just kind of a little stressed. You know, any day you're speaking, I feel like you feel that. But I practiced my message for Casey before bed last night, and like it was fine. Like I know the message, but I was so tired last night that I feel like it did more like damage control than good, or like more damage than good because I was so tired I couldn't like think of my next points, even though I know this message like the back of my hand. Like I've practiced it and given it so many times. So, like, I know there's no issues with anything, but it's just funny because it can dash your confidence when you go through your points and then you don't remember them. Like, last night, I was just so exhausted from flying and traveling all day. And so I couldn't really, like, remember everything as perfectly, like, in order as normal. But I think I'm going to run over to, like, the Target area a little bit early before heading to the church because I want a really good coffee to give me some energy. And they're having coffee there, but I know my number one priority is going to be, like, talking to people and stuff when I get there. So I don't want to, like, make it a priority, like, to get coffee when I get there and then not end up getting coffee or they run out or who knows. They have a really cute little coffee bar set up, so I'm sure there's going to be plenty. And then they're also, like, selling coffee at their church's coffee shop. So plenty of coffee all around. I just want to take a second to go grab one before I get there, you know, come prepared. But I wanted to take a second to encourage myself and also encourage you guys, anyone watching this, that you feel like you're needing to do something scared, you're walking through something scary, or God's asking you to do something that it's like out of your comfort zone or scary. And I kind of wanted to, I've probably talked about this in vlogs and stuff, but I've never really like opened up about it on like a full-on video. And I know once again this is on a vlog, but it's like on a vlog about speaking, so I thought it would be a great time to do it. But I started like randomly speaking every once in a while and still like hardly speak unless someone asks me to, and I'm like, yeah, because I feel like it's a yes from God or whatever. And they're always like super small events. I've been like 1 or 2 bigger ones, but not a lot of like bigger events. So I'm still very newbie to speaking. Don't want to sound like I'm like some person who goes and speaks all the time for my career, because that's just not the truth. I speak like 3 times a year maybe, including like my own retreat. So not all the time, but when I do speak, like in the first 1.5 to 2 years of any time I was asked to speak, it was like super scary to me, and like I would genuinely have like panic attacks. Like not full on like anxiety or panic attacks like some people have, but I would cry, I would not be able to sleep, I would have like bad dreams about how bad I was going to do in my speeches. Like I was just so anxious about speaking, and it got to the point where I was just like, I can't do this. It's caused me too much anxiety. Like I hate it. And I definitely like, you know, still feel that sometimes, like I believe everyone does, about like something like hard they're doing, which talking about Jesus should not be hard, but I'm still just like learning to get better at speaking and become more confident in it. So it's still a little bit hard for me, I'll be honest, but I'm asking God to like change that and help me be more confident in it. And anyways, so I got to kind of like the 2-year mark, and it was still just like so annoying that I was struggling so intensely with like, this is just so hard for me. Like
and I'm supposed to say yes to these events that I'm going to, but like I just like hate speaking, like it's so hard. And then I was like, you know what, like I need to find like my fear verse. Like if this is something God is gonna want me to keep doing, I need my fear verse. Like I need my verse that it's like when I'm at home and I am like, this message isn't good enough, or I'm at home and I'm getting nervous that I'm not going to do well or whatever. I need a verse I can just proclaim over the lies of the enemy and that I can believe. And so I found Isaiah 41:10, and Isaiah 41:10 says, "Fear not, for I am with you. Do not be anxious, for I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." And at the time I found the verse, I was actually writing a message on God's faithfulness and like our faithfulness. And one of the like analogies I was using, I won't go into all the details because it's like a whole message, but it was talking about like God's righteous right hand throughout Scripture, or like in times He like physically holds people up, like physically carries them. And I think sometimes things can feel so scary that you feel like you need someone to physically carry you, because it's like that hard feeling to you, because it's just out of your comfort zone and everything. I actually grew up like super shy. I was homeschooled, and like all throughout high school I was so shy, and then even college, but then like my sophomore year of college, once I transferred, I was like so tired of not having friends and being lonely after like my freshman year that I like became an extrovert, but I'm still an introvert. And so like that's another reason that speaking has always been kind of hard for me, I guess, because I'm like naturally kind of shy and like, oh my gosh, like what's everyone thinking, and I need to get rid of that mentality, you know. But hang on, don't want to mess the brows up so I can't talk. Give me a second. But anyways, I found Isaiah 41:10, and it helped me so much the first time I went to speak after I had it, that I was like, oh, this is it. Like, I'm just going to be able to, like, control my nerves more. I still got so nervous. Like, it's more nervous than I got before, like, competitive races. Like, I would just get so, like, tune the world out. Like, I know that's weird, but I don't know. It's just, like, I feel like I focus a lot because I don't want to forget anything, you know, whatever. Which, obviously, God speaks through you, so you don't need to, like, have your message, like, 1,000% perfectly, every word memorized. It's not like that. It's just like the concepts you're going to talk about memorized, and your scripture markers on point, everything like that. But anyways, so it's hard to talk and get ready. I never really do this, but I get distracted. So anyways, yeah, the first time I went and spoke with that as kind of like a prompter, it was still hard. It was still scary and whatever, but like I was able to do a lot better. My mom also came with me that time, and I don't always get to bring someone with me when I like speak, and that is kind of like hard, I guess you could say, because I get in my head when I'm alone, like about anything in life. Like I actually got like so sad about miscarriage yesterday, and like it was because I won't go into why. I just got really sad again yesterday, and I like cried for like an hour, and like that's okay because it helps me like get my emotions out and everything, and it's good. But then I was kind of just in this weird foggy head state of like I'm alone in a hotel room crying in North Dakota, you know, and like obviously I didn't like cry all day, but you know it was just kind of like a hard moment, and then it was hard to get myself back out of that headspace because I was alone, you know. So I think like definitely having my mom there that one time, the first time I used Isaiah 41:10, helped me a lot. And then the time after that I spoke at my college at a little sorority event at Sanford, so that was like super chill, and I still got nervous once again, but I was like okay. It wasn't like anxiety, crying, nothing like that. And then this one, leading up to this one, has been the exact same. Like, I got this, like, it's gonna be so awesome, like, God's gonna work, it's gonna be so sweet, it's just a small little event, it's gonna be good. And then getting here, like I said yesterday, was just kind of a rough day. And I was super sick this week, and we miscarried again like 3 weeks ago. So it was just kind of like bang, 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 all spring back to back. It's been really hard to like say continually work on the things God's calling me to do, because I've just been like really sad and really distracted and whatever. So last night, yesterday, whenever I was sad, I just ended up deleting like every form of social media on my phone, talking to my mom about everything for like an hour and a half, talking to Casey some. And then I went and hung out with the girls and whatever, did all the balloons and stuff last night. And honestly, that helped me so much. And then when I ran through my message for Casey last night, like I said, I was so tired, so it kind of made me freak out more. And like, it's hard because like, then I don't feel, if I'm freaking out, you know, I'm like, okay, I'm not even equipped to give this message, you know, you question yourself. But it's just like, God is there for us in like any and all of our phases, and that's obviously what I'm like preaching to people is like, hey, like, he wants you to know, like, it's okay to like express your emotions to him and like talk through this with him, and like he's there for you and all these things. I'm like going to like preach somewhere, but then like for myself, when I feel any insecurity around those things, I'm like, oh, you are a hypocrite, like you don't believe it's yourself, like how do you expect other girls to? And it's not that I don't believe it myself, I totally do. Like, I know God is so good, I know he's faithful, I know he's walked me through so much, and he always will continue to. But it doesn't change the fact that life is hard, and sometimes like we're humans and we don't do the best job of counting God worthy of his faithfulness, and we don't do the best job of, you know, recognizing God for his faithfulness. And that's what I was doing yesterday afternoon when I kind of just got in this funk. So I am feeling better today in the sense of like, I'm not letting myself get that way, and I'm like, God, you're gonna do what you're gonna do. And like, if whatever you want to speak through me, whether it's some perfectly well-versed, super powerful Sadie Robertson Passion Conference kind of speech, or if it's a small chill Bible study hang where I'm just talking to my sisters, like, that's great too. And if I mess up one or two things, make a joke about it and move on. Not a big deal, you know. And I'm trying to just have that perspective this morning. But I wanted to say all of that to just kind of say, if you feel like there's something in your life that is super challenging for you like this, but you know it's like a God yes on it. And I'm not like saying I'm going to be some speaker, but like I pray about the events I say yes to, and like, I need some water. And like if God gives me a yes on that, then it's a yes and we're going, you know. So if you're feeling that with something in your life where you're just like, okay, I know God told me to do this, but I really just don't think I can do it. Like, I'm tapping out. Like, I don't think this was for me. I think God was wrong, and I just, like, can't do this. Then I want you to say, like, God will be patient with you. Like, he will, if he really wants you to do whatever it is that you're walking into, whatever it is you feel scared of, like, he will be so patient with you, and he will be tender with you. Like, he will give you the grace you need to perform it, but he also gives you the strength that you need to perform it. And I would just challenge you with that to say, like, don't discount God. Like, discounting yourself is in a lot of ways discounting God, because he said he would give you the strength. He said he would uphold you with his righteous right hand. Like my verse, Isaiah 41:10 says, fear not, for I am with you. Do not be anxious, for I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. And like me, when I like get to the point where I'm like, like I get kind of like almost anxious to the point of like I can't fully breathe good, and then obviously I can't talk if I'm about to go speak, and I just have to be like, do not be anxious, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. It's like his words, like I'll cry talking about it, because it's like, it's his words coming out of you, like it's his actions coming out of you, like when you ask him for the strength, like he's the one doing it through you. So I don't know, like obviously I'm about to be done getting ready, so this will be over, but I just like wanted to use that quick word of encouragement for anyone who is feeling just super challenged, whether it's like writing the book that God has you writing, or the job God has you working right now, or the family member that you're pouring into that it just feels impossible, or the friend situation, whatever it is. Like, God is there for all of it, and he doesn't want you to be afraid. He doesn't want you to be anxious. He wants you to be near to him, and he wants you to have courage, and he wants you to have strength, and he wants you to know you can do it with him if it's something he's calling you to. So that's kind of like my little TED Talk this morning, and I need to stop talking because I can feel a lot of phlegm in my throat, so I need to save my voice. So now we're going to put our outfit on and go get a coffee, because your girl needs some caffeine. Okay, thanks for listening to my TED Talk. We're back. The event was so fun. It was so good. I am so happy with the way it went. Like, everything went awesome. The girls were
were there were awesome. It was so fun to talk to so many people, and like worship was amazing, and it was just really good overall event. And I picked up some Chick-fil-A on the way home because why not? It sounds so good. I'm so excited. It's getting cold, so I'm gonna make this quick so I can eat it. I am about to just chill out on my phone, eat some Chick-fil-A, FaceTime Casey, whatever. And then I think I'm going to try to take a He Will Live First product picture, like, flatly on this bed because it kind of looks good with, like, the white sheet and the sun coming in or whatever. And we have a drop on Tuesday, so I brought something just in case I could get pics of it because we haven't gotten pics yet, and Tuesday is coming up because it's Saturday. And I fly all day tomorrow and stuff, so I was like, Monday we might get pictures on sunrise or something, but it would be good to have something. So I brought that, and I'm gonna do that. Oh my gosh. So yeah, just chilling out, eating Chick-fil-A, taking some He Would Love First pictures, and then I don't really know what the rest of the afternoon is gonna look like. It's like after 4. I might get on my laptop and work a little. I might take a bath and watch TV. Some of the people from the event were gonna go to dinner tonight, and they were thinking about, I don't know what time they were thinking of, so if I'm hungry again after this, I'll go to dinner with them and hang, or I might just call it a night in and go to bed like 7:30 because your girl's still tired and not feeling like the best. But yeah, that's pretty much the update. The event was awesome, and I'm so excited for Chick-fil-A. I'll show you guys what I got, even though you probably don't care because it's what everyone gets. But first of all, always get Chick-fil-A sauce. So good. Fries, ate half of them in the car. No Chick-fil-A sauce, sadly. And then Chick-fil-A sandwich. So just a basic number 1. Oh, and this hack, I've talked about this on Instagram before, but with my number 1, I got a drink, and I got half lemonade, half club soda. It's not smart because you're paying for the lemonade. You pay extra for lemonade at Chick-fil-A. But the lemonade is like too sweet to me. Like, it's good, but after a couple sips, I'm like it's sour and sweet, and it's just so much. So I like to do half lemonade and half club soda because then it's like not quite as much sugar, but it still tastes amazing. And then it's like sparkling lemonade, and it's so good. My ice is starting to melt in here. I'm like, no, please don't water it down. So good. Anyways, peace. Guys, this is bad, but I have sat in bed this whole time. I don't feel the best, I'll be honest. My throat, or mainly my nose, like everything's just like not feeling very good. Still from my cold. So I took a bath to try to help like clear things up. It didn't help a lot. My back from my scoliosis is also just hurting a lot. It always hurts after I fly just because sitting messes it up more. And I FaceTimed Casey, and I watched a little bit of TV, but like nothing good was on, and it wasn't like you could hit Netflix or Prime. It was like an old school TV, cable, whatever. So anyways, I was just kind of like, you know, we're just gonna go to bed early now. It is 8:34, and I'm gonna go to sleep now, and then church, coffee, and a travel day tomorrow. So see you guys tomorrow for the outro to this vlog.